It's very good to be here again. And I'd like to start with something which backs up a season, winter. We had some extreme temperature changes. I know the answer. This is called the physics of our winter. There must be some sort of gravitational wave passing through our weather roller coaster. First compression, leading to a bone-chilling plunge, and then expansion, which restores the track. This is inspired by a poem read in January, The New Physics. Okay, one nice thing about living in the country is that you're very much aware of nature and also natural rhythms. So one morning we had a very heavy fog, which generates all kinds of questions like, what do we understand about anything? This is called morning fog. I know quite well what is really out there: fence, roads, rocks, trees embracing still air, though it's hard to make out much detail as I'm looking through this translucent veil. And all those familiar things out there, fence, road, rocks, and trees embracing still air, portraits born in bits of detail, seen through the lens of a translucent veil. Okay, the next is a bit longer. I have a very good German mathematician friend who's as passionate as an alpine hiker as I am. We've had so many great trips together. This is about our last one, which is back in 2008. Actually written during the pandemic. It's called Val Rosec. Wispy veil of low-lying cloud, glimpses only of peaks allowed. The grandeur of rock, ice, and snow, hidden from the valley below. Springtime thaw was in full swing, water flowed with the song to sing. What I heard on the valley trail, streams of music behind the veil. In alpine realms later that day, we passed a few flowers on our way. Delightful to see every one. A change of season had begun. A stem had pushed through matted grass with proud blossom above this mass. Small clumps with feet in rocky earth, firm anchors in the realm's rebirth. Some distance off the beaten track, small clumps, a flower rooted in a crack, and a boulder on a sure face in what must be a barren space. Such a stunning proclamation, this in spite of its constriction, despite the hand dealt by nature, little granted for its nurture. Despite hardships it was facing, it still managed cheerful blooming. I'm glad this flower caught my eye. It gave pause to this passerby. In my own realm, so far from these, some are facing hardships like these. Blooms not found in fields or bowers. Kind words may open these flowers. And then at afternoon lights, we trekked to a hut for the night, high above the valley below, in grandeur of rock, ice, and snow. The hut was open for shelter, staff and food to come days later. We were well prepared for our stay. We were by ourselves on that day. For cooking and nighttime heating, there was wood in need of splitting. And as for water for drinking, we heated clean snow to boiling. The next morning we departed, plodded through snow as we started, made our way to the valley floor, retraced steps of the day before. When I reflect on these 2 days, the same two things stand out always. Vast, spectacular scenery, something small, nearly missed by me. The grandeur of rock, ice, and snow, high above the valley below. The flower rooted in a crack, some distance off the beaten track.